If the lighting is bad, I'm sorry. I'm sitting sort of on the floor. Well, I'm sitting on the floor in a space in my room where the window is this way instead of in front of me. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about my recent empties, or the products that I'm getting rid of. I have them in here and it's collected to a point where I feel like I need to throw it out because I don't want to be keeping garbage. And so let's get started. This is in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab whatever is out of this bag, and we will start with the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. This is the Pro one. It's black, and I had originally purchased this during the winter Sephora VIB Rouge sale, and it's lasted me until June. This is a really good one. It's kind of expensive for what it is. It's literally just a bar of black soap for $58 Canadian, but I find that it works really, really well for my brushes. So I do continue to buy it, and it lasts me a long time. And again, in no particular order, the second empty I have is the Innisfree Hydrating Cleansing Oil with green tea. This I bought on a whim when I was in the Innisfree shop, repurchasing my Innisfree cleansing oil in the green apple or apple seed version. The difference between the apple seed and this one is that this one is much more moisturizing. And so what I mean by that is it actually kind of leaves a film on your face after you use it. So I don't really like it. Plus the scent is really, really strong, and it's just not that great. If you were to look for a cleansing oil suggestion, I would highly recommend the apple seed one if you're not sensitive to fragrances. Personally, I am. I have found alternatives like the Purito cleansing oil, which works all right. That one rinses out kind of the same as this one, where it kind of leaves a tiny bit of a film. But because it is fragrance free, I do prefer over the apple seed. In terms of efficacy in removing the makeup, the apple seed version is actually better. So that one smells more like a green apple green tea, bubble tea, or boba, if you've ever had any. But yeah, this is the second empty. The third is the Purito Centella Unscented Serum. I have backups and backups of this because it's just packed full of really great and simple ingredients that are really good for sensitive skin, for skin that's damaged. And it contains niacinamide, ceramides, peptides, madecassoside, and of course centella extracts. And I think this is a glycerin and hyaluronic acid based serum, so it's really nice for a first serum in your skincare routine. So it's really great, and it's quite affordable. I get mine off of Yes Style if you were curious. I actually have a referral code below. I don't make anything off of it, but if you want a few dollars off of your purchases, you can just use my code for your next Yes Style purchase. So that is, again, the Purito Centella Unscented Serum. The next two I have here are from SkinCeuticals. These are more or less staple products. This one is the Blemish and Age Defense Serum, and it's really sad because I actually had two bottles. This is my second bottle. These are the 15 ml versions. I actually got these in holiday sets, but what's really sad about the second bottle is that I actually spilt half of this on the counter, and I was so sad because this is pretty darn expensive for what it is, which is just I believe it's a salicylic acid based serum. I actually don't really use this on my face anymore. I actually started using it for my armpits because I wax my armpits, and with my skin and the way that my hair grows, it tends to get ingrown hairs. And so this really helps to prevent the ingrown hairs from coming up or surfacing by just keeping all the skin cells exfoliated. And I know, like, I shouldn't use this word. It kind of lightens my armpits. So not that my armpits are particularly dark or anything, but I haven't noticed darkening which is a good thing because I know that a lot of people struggle with that. And so maybe try this, or maybe not, just exfoliate your armpits. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna be repurchasing this just because of the price, and I'm not using it on my face. So for my armpits, I'm probably gonna be using like a salicylic acid cleanser. A good one is from CeraVe. It's the gel cleanser. I don't know, it's the SA line. So I'm probably going to be using that in place of this. And then the second SkinCeuticals item or product is also a 15 ml bottle. This is the Fluoridin CF. So it's the vitamin C and ferulic acid. It's a really great one. This is a staple in my books. I am actually trying the AOX Serum 10. Also from SkinCeuticals, which is supposedly a more gentle version of this. So I think that one also contains niacinamide. I'm not sure, but this one's just really simple. It's really great. It has 10% vitamin C, and so if you're looking for a good vitamin C, SkinCeuticals is probably like the market leading one. At least their CE ferulic is. If I were to give other suggestions, the Drunk Elephant one is really good. And again, I said that I'm also trying the Purita one. That's another empty, and it's a staple. And I just have a tube of toothpaste that I threw in here because it's an empty, and I'm like, okay. But it's a Sensodyne multi-action, and I have sensitive teeth, and so I just use Sensodyne. The next item that I have in here actually has a broken pump, but this is the Function of Beauty shampoo. This is not finished, obviously, and I actually have continued using Function of Beauty. It's just the first order that I made, the things that I selected that were my hair concerns are sort of not my hair concerns anymore, and so for some reason this actually started to react with my scalp. But the one that I'm currently using that has whatever formula mixture is actually working really well for my acne prone scalp, and so this is a good buy even though I used most of the bottle. Yeah, if you want a review of the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be really happy to do one for you. Another shampoo that I have here is actually from Whole Foods. This is from their 365 Everyday Value line. This is the fragrance-free shampoo. So it's exactly that. It's a fragrance-free shampoo. This is a glycerin-based shampoo, and so it's not necessarily a shampoo that I use for cleansing my hair, which sounds really weird because that is the point of a shampoo, but I actually use this to moisturize my scalp because again, I do have a really sensitive acne prone scalp that reacts to shampoos really easily, unfortunately, and so I can't really use a lot of shampoos in the drugstore because I get a lot of head pimples from it and they're freaking disgusting. But yeah, because I have a sensitive scalp, I also have like a dehydrated scalp, so it's really oily, but the reason why it's oily is because it's dry. And so wow, I went on a tangent there. So this shampoo is again glycerin based, so I actually use this in between my shampoos of like the Function of Beauty shampoo that I'm currently using as like sort of a scalp cleanser. It's like a mild cleanser slash hydrator. It does contain glycerin as its second ingredient, so again, it won't cleanse too well. It actually kind of builds up on your hair, so I don't recommend this for if you are looking for something that's cleansing, because this is not going to be it for you. If you do continuously use this, it does eventually build up on the hair because of the glycerin. But yeah, it's great if you do have a dry scalp though, if you use it like every other day or in between your shampoos, so it's a really good one for that. The next two items I have are from CeraVe. This is a CeraVe Baby Moisturizing Lotion, and then I have the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion for normal to oily skin. This is a PM version. I use this for AM and PM. This is probably my staple moisturizer. It's my ride or die moisturizer. But yeah, I finished one of this. And this one I actually, okay, funny story about CeraVe. I actually started using their just regular moisturizing lotion before I decided to go for this, just because it was a better value, and I figured, oh well, if that one works for me, it's a better value, so I wouldn't have to purchase this, which is, you know, this is 89 mil, and then the other ones are like 230 mil. But the only thing is that the more I continue to use the moisturizing lotion on my face, I actually developed a bit of like sensitivity to it in terms of like getting a little bit of acne from it, unfortunately. And so that's sort of the story with this. I thought that this would work for me because, you know, when you hear baby and fragrance free, you kind of assume that it's good for sensitive skin, which it is, but it was actually not moisturizing enough. On the body, it's great because it absorbs really, really, really quick, doesn't leave any foam at all, and it leaves you feeling super baby smooth. And so this is a great one. It actually lasted me a long time despite how much is in here. But yeah, I'm actually pretty glad that I finished this because, you know, in a future Empties video, hopefully I do end up using it up. I have a few Neutrogena products that are also really, really great, and that I consider a staple product as well. The last few products that I have are mainly makeup, but I do have a few samples. So let's start with that. Okay, so I've got the Drunk Elephant Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This is just a hyaluronic acid serum. It's nothing special. I don't think that you should buy this. For the cost of hyaluronic acid to manufacture and the cost of this, it just doesn't make sense. They're making like 1,000% profit at that point. And then the second sample that I have is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Gel Lotion. I love this so much. I'm so tempted to buy the full size. Oh, there's a little bit more left. I'm so tempted to buy the full size version of this, but it's so expensive as a moisturizer. And honestly, I have a lot of base products. So base, not face. I actually use this as a base for my foundation because it's got a few dimethicones or silicones within the moisturizer, and so even though it feels really, really watery and soft on the skin, when it dries, it's like not silicone-y, but it has like that silicone dimethicone property in it, so your skin feels really, really smooth, and it's great for underneath the makeup. And the last two skincare products that I have here, I have the Nivea Express Eye Makeup Remover. This is a really, really great one for waterproof mascara. It's nice and cheap, doesn't sting my eyes, and it doesn't smell like anything, which I appreciate. So yeah, I already have a backup version of this. Nice, simple, works. And then this is actually a recent purchase, and I'm actually really surprised that I used this so quick, but this is the Indeed Labs Mineral Booster, and it looks like this. I hate the packaging. It has 30 mils in it, so when it first comes, product is not even like a full bottle. It like comes up to here, and then it comes with a dropper, but it doesn't make sense why, because the texture of this serum, there's a little bit left because I can't get the rest, but the texture of this serum, I don't know if you can see, but it's like gel. It's like a jelly, kind of like gel lotion moisturizing type of serum. It's not at all liquidy, which is why I don't understand why it comes in like a pipette bottle, because one, you can't get all of the product out, and two, when you squeeze it, like, because the liquid is so like viscous, it doesn't all come out, so it gets stuck in the pipette, and then you just can't use whatever's left in there, which is really frustrating. But the product itself is really, really great. It contains copper, zinc, and magnesium, I believe, so those are great essential minerals for your skin, for like skin healing if you have a damaged skin barrier. So I really like to mix this with either my moisturizer or whatever serum that I'm using before my moisturizer. One thing about this is that if you do use this with a hyaluronic acid serum, just make sure you wait until it absorbs before you apply your vitamin C serum, because what I did notice, and I'm not sure if it's because of the ingredients or because of my skin, but every single time I use this with a hyaluronic acid serum and then immediately put my vitamin C serum, my skin would start to sting. And so that's not a good thing. If you do decide to try this, it's really great. It hasn't made me break out, which is a really good sign, because I have really reactive skin, and yeah, this is pretty much becoming a staple in my skincare routine because I really like the fact that, you know, there's copper in it. The last few products that I have are actually just either expired makeup products or just like empties. So, oh shit, sorry. So I have 4 mascaras here. These are my tried and true mascaras. My favorite, absolute favorite mascara, my ride or die mascara, the mascara that I would use if I didn't have any other mascara or if I wasn't allowed to try any new mascaras, is the Telescopic Waterproof from L'Oreal. I love this mascara so much. It's what's given me these lashes here, if you can tell. I love this mascara so much. It holds my curls, waterproof. Smudging wise, every single mascara smudges on me, even if it's absolutely positively waterproof. I mean, waterproof is not oil-proof, and I have an oily face. And so all mascaras do smudge on me, unfortunately, but it's okay. As long as it holds my curl and it's a waterproof mascara, then I'm good. And this is my favorite. Second to this is the Telescopic Carbon Black. It's great for a non-waterproof mascara, although I think I do prefer the regular than the Carbon Black. So the next one that I have is also L'Oreal mascara. The thing with L'Oreal mascaras is that it doesn't irritate my eyes or make my eyes itch. One thing about like Maybelline, for example, I used to love Maybelline mascaras because the brushes are so innovative and the formulas are really, really great for like holding up a curl. But the only thing about Maybelline mascaras is that it would constantly smudge under my eyes and it made my lashes itch. Like in between the roots of my lashes, they would start itching and it gets really irritated. And so I stopped using Maybelline mascaras altogether. And I found that, you know, I never ever had a reaction to L'Oreal mascaras. And this is the L'Oreal Bambi Eye mascara. This is also in waterproof. The brush looks like this. I don't know if you could see that just now, but this is a really great mascara for like a very natural and separated look. And then the last one that I have is from CoverGirl. This is the Exhibitionist Uncensored in the waterproof version. And so this mascara has a natural bristle brush, and it actually does have the same issue as the Bambi Eyes, where instead of the brush though, it's actually the formula. The formula of this mascara is really wet, and so it does really easily transfer before it dries. CoverGirl mascaras have never really been waterproof for me, so because they always smudge. But in terms of the effect that this gives my lashes, I love it. I love layering this over my Telescopic if I want a more dramatic and thicker, almost spidery lash look. Another thing about this mascara is that it's super duper black. It's almost on par with the Carbon Black. And so because the Carbon Black doesn't come in a waterproof version, I just use this. The next product that I have, this is not at all empty, but it's kind of old and I just don't really like the product itself. This is the Pony Effect Pro Fit Liquid Concealer. It has SPF 30 PA++. I have this in the color beige. I believe beige is like the darkest one that they have, but this color is so light. This is a really brightening shade for me personally. The formulation of this concealer is really, really great. It's thin, but it's really heavy coverage. So it's great for if you want something that's really quick and it spreads really easily. When I use this, I literally just put 1 dot on each eye and it spreads all the way up to here. But yeah, the reason why I don't like this is, one, because it kind of creases and it looks really dry under my eyes, and it's too late for me to use all over my face. And so for that reason, I'm getting rid of this. And the last few, this is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This is in the white translucent version. It's just expired, 1 year expired. And the next 3 that I have, these are all like pencil-y products. I have I don't know how to say this. This is a Korean brand, Apo, I don't know. But this is their eyeshadow stick in MBE01. I think it's like French toast. Product is great, okay? And as you can see, there's still a lot of product left. But the reason why I'm getting rid of this is because look, it no longer, like the mechanism in this pencil no longer works, so I can't spin it up and down. The only way that I can get the pencil out of here is by going like this and like kind of shaking it. Yeah, it's not even coming out at this point. So although I did like this, and it does stay really well on my eyelids, and it's a great color and it's great as an eyeshadow base, I just have to get rid of it because it no longer works. And then the last 3 items that I have here are actually all eyeliners. This is the Annabelle Eye Ink, and then this is the Clinique Pretty Easy liquid eyelining pen. I don't really use liquid liners anymore. The 2 that I currently have are both from M Cosmetics. It's the black and the brown illustrative eyeliner, but I'm not really an eyeliner person because I don't have much eyelid space to work with. I usually just, like, my mascara takes the place of my eyeliner, so I don't really have any comments about this. They're not waterproof, and they don't say anything about it being long lasting, and so I'm not gonna say like, oh, it kind of sucks, but they suck, they smudge, they fade. They're easy to use, but you know, like, I wouldn't repurchase these. And then the last one that I have is the Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner. I have this in the color Bonus. This is one of my absolute favorite auto gel liners. I actually have a little nub left, but I've actually had it for way longer than the expiry, I believe. 6 months, yeah. I think I've had this for about 7 months, 7 or 8 months. I could probably just use this up, but because I already bought a replacement and it's past the expiry, I'm just not gonna bother with this anymore. But it's a really, really pretty brown. And it has like gold flecks in it. And I love this for like my waterline or my upper tight line. This is the shade. It's sort of like a bronzy brown almost. But yeah, it's a really great eyeliner. If I let this set on my hand and I rub it, it's not gonna budge. And so this is a really great one, but it's a little expensive, so I don't think I'll be repurchasing this, just because the one that I have now to replace this is the Sephora collection one. It works just as well. I mean, it's just a brown eyeliner, so at the end of the day, it's sort of like if you prefer the Milk brand. Thank you so much for watching today's video and listening and sitting through my long-winded talking super fastness, camp counselor vibes in the bedroom. I'm a mess, clearly. But yeah, thank you for listening to me rant about my garbage and doing mini reviews. I probably will have more videos up soon. It's just a matter of which video I should post first. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments or compliments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. You should have seen the way that you bloom. I think I saw your face in the moon. I promise I'll be